1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2, the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1. Okay, hello. I also a pizza picture get more attention as a video of mine or some other videos, tutorials and so. A pizza picture get more attention on the social media. That's very, very crass, very, very hard world going on. But I get some questions, some questions of some people, or also in other countries. So I try to do this video in English as some videos before with my bad English. But I'm learning step by step, and excuse me if some things are not right in English, but I hope you can understand it. Yeah, there were questions about my arpeggio backbeat, but later. Do this later. We become first. Let's come to the 16 notes sequence in U and how to understand it for beginners. But this video is more than for advanced players, but beginners catch some things who can understand you, who helps you, and maybe what I show now, I think it can help beginners and advanced players to understand better. The 16 notes I play here: 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1. Now I do a mistake for you to check, okay, where's the 1? And there, when I count it in me, I know where the 1 is. I know when I do a mistake, come to the next one and get secure with the band, safe with your beat, with the band. 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1. And then it's no problem. So, and now to understand this better, look. Take your hand, and there's your center, and the thumb, you do 1. In the center is 1, 2, 3, 4 is the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, here is your 16 notes. 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A. Okay, all left hand. 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N, 4 E N A. And so you can better understand. If you want to check something, you don't need a letter to write, and you don't have to think so much. You can check it here in your fingers. What is going on? Where I have to count, where I have to check my beat, whatever. All right. Okay. Once again, in the center. 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A, 1. All right. This is the first tip. I hope it can help some beginners, and I hope it can help some advanced players who don't know this, because not many people know this. All right. And then let's talk about the 16 notes in U. Come to the most people play. They call it a polyrhythm. Is not. They play It's not really polyrhythm. Polyrhythm is the one side is binary and the other side is tenaire, and just put it together. There's a polyrhythm, and it's very, very hard. There's really here binary and there tenaire. It's near the same, but it's not a polyrhythm. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... I don't want come to the 1. I want this sequence of 3 notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and next 3. And now I want not come to the 1. I want to do this sequence of 3 notes over the bar line. And this like sound this. And this is what is the first step to my arpeggios with a backbeat. Now explain this a little more. 1 E and a is the first. 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2, 3. 1 E and a, 2 E and 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3. 3 E. It's not 3. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. This was the most people play. It's not. But it sounds nice. But it's no polyrhythm. And this is also not polyrhythm. It's only 3 16 notes. It's a point after a 8 punctuierte Achtelnote, pointed 8 note, and this every time pointed 8 note. It's 3 16 notes, 3 16 notes, 3 16 notes over the bar line, and this is like this. And now we come to the arpeggio. This is near the same. 1 2 3 1 2 3. We play 3 16 notes. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But we don't want to play triple. We don't want to play 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. We don't want to play this. My developing was okay. Do 16 notes. 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the, and count over this 3 notes. Count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and this are 4 steps. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's every time 4, you know, but we play here 3. And now count over the 3, 4, 1 E and a 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Then is here is the 1 E and a, and now it's here the 1 E and we let the sequence the same sequence. 1 E and 2 E and 3. Now it is 3 is here. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. And now we are not here with 1 after 4 bars. After 1 bar of after 4 bars, we are not here on the 1. We are here on the 1. And after next 4 bars, we are here on the 1. And then we have 12 bars. But in the music, in the most music, there are 8 or 16 or 4 and 8, 16. So, and this is very interested in the music. And so it comes for me 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1, and so on. And it changed from here to here to here, from in 4 bars to the next one. And then come with a backbeat include 1E and 1E and 1E and the backbeat is on 2 and 4, 1E and a 2. And now instead of playing here 1E and a 2, instead of playing the field, play a slap, but keep the sequence the same. And instead of playing on 2 and 4 a field, play a slap. Then it's 1E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, normally it's here, 4, E and a 1. And then sounds like this. And then comes this finger. I count 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. Because normally it was here 2, 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. Normally it's 2 here. And so don't play the 2, the field, play the slap, because we want to play the slap on 2 and 4. And so once again, how it sounds. So now count 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E, 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1, 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the one more time, 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2E, 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the 4E and the 1E and the 2, 3 and the 4E and the 1. Okay, and this was the arpeggio backbeat I developed. And now for the beginners, most play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And beginners for, I think it's really good to know what have you on your pen as accordion. What chords have you on your pen? And so you can do with easy, cool, easy stuff. Only quarter notes. These are quarter notes. And you can, if you know the accords on your handpan, this is very important, then change the chords after 1 bar or 2 bars, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4 bars, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back. 3, 4, 1, 2, and now it's the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If you say like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This was it's extremely. Then your beat is very confused wave. is not correct. If you say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and not loud, in you 1, 1, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and that's the next step. But do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and play, but play quarter notes. And 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And now you see I do the slap. You can do easy going way to learn this. 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 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 2 and 3 and 4 and so, and that's a good way for you, for the beginners, to become a good pulse in you, and the quarter notes are really in time and don't have not good waves. To learn where your chords are and to make music with your chords with an easy go pattern. If you do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you don't this and don't this. You only do this and this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? I hope this helped somebody and have fun. Bye-bye.